So yeah, dive can be used to fuck their team up too. Because look, I mean, this kind of pisses me off. What, they're just chilling around. What, we got to get through their defenses to come through. Fuck that. I'm Angela. I'm just going straight to the point. I'm Venom. I'm just swinging, or not swinging, because I don't want to use my swing right away. But you know what I mean. I get into the point right away. Or maybe I would swing through here and then just try to survive until I have my next swing. But anyway. I want to capture this point immediately because the time is just so fucking sparse. So it's like, because the game is like this, where we have a very limited time, especially on domination, but like all the time in this game. That's why I think dive is just like one of the primary tools to have. I'm sure other people think differently and stuff, but I don't know. That's what I picked up from playing the game. Because like these vanguards are really strong, but specific, or like, let's talk about like top rank. These are really strong, but that's if you have a whole team that's like all knows what they're doing and they're based around this stuff. But when we're trying to survive and win games at this rank, that's why I'm bringing up all these points of why dive can be so useful. Because like this thing is 86% now, and our main tank is still back here. Just barely, just barely. Now I gotta fight Spider-Man too. See how good? See how like they're directly using dive to prevent you from going to the point. Now we're cooked. Ooh. Slam dunk on it. But yeah. So that is honestly like the way that I deal with that shit. I do dive because it was that exact same situation that you're talking about. Like, man, what the hell do we do? We dive, baby. We dive. Alright, let's get to the next game. Hey, man, I'm just talking, man. I'm just talking, eh? Who are these fuckers? Where are we? Okay. Oh, I like it. Okay, so we did play a tank and stuff. Get on that DPS, baby. Cyclops. I bet that's what the other one was. Cyclops and Phoenix. Bro, I invite you to check out the other characters, man. Play Punisher, bro. Punisher is a beast. I don't know which one we are. Play all these heroes, man. Other people say like just don't play any heroes, but I think like, I mean, if I watch anybody that plays like at a really high rank, I mean, it's not like they never use the other heroes, or they would at least know like a lot about the other heroes if they never actually played with them before. So one of those two, you know what I mean? We just got to know everything about the game, basically. Alright, what's our goal? What are we trying to do? This can be a tough spot to get out of. Yeah, this can be a tough one. So this is another situation where, like, why am I talking about, like, from my experience of like exactly what you're saying, like just getting fucked and it's annoying, and it's like, how do I progress? Like, this is one of those spots where it can be, sometimes you just get out of it right away and sometimes you get stuck. But ever since I got double dived by Venom and Angela, literally this is where it happened. Like, they were doing something different on defense, but when they attacked, they just did that shit and they just instantly rolled us, because like, how are we supposed to deal with two big ass tanks behind us constantly while the other team also attacks? You know what I mean? Like, that's why it's just so damn strong. Where we at? Alright, but it's going pretty well so far. Thor's getting stuck. Back and forth, back and forth. Take this. Take that. A little far forward there, but it's working. We're getting him, we're putting pressure on him. Yeah, I was feeling like we were routinely getting too close, so like so what I'm picking up on what you're trying to do is you're trying to hit the back line. But unfortunately, I think Emma is just not good at that. Because she specifically has the shorter beam. So it's like we kind of got to take advantage of it when we have it. We can't just be constantly jumping in. Because basically they had a lot of chances to focus us, and then we kept doing it over and over again, and then they finally focused us, right? And then, like, you know, I mean, I lit that ship, but you know, it might have been a cart diff. We might have just been on the wrong side of the cart. Because the cart is like a massive hitbox. Yeah, because they're right here. They didn't go right here. So, they're also dealing with stuff. And that's the other thing, too, about tanking. Here we go. I have a good tip to share. So, like, these motherfuckers will be going through problems. And in general, they have finite resources anyway. It's not like they're, like, you know, on Minecraft creative mode, just, like, following us around, able to give us tons of healing, right? And also, this guy died. I missed that. But, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, in general, we don't want to, like, require a lot of, unless we, like, really know what's going on, we don't want to be, like, requiring tons of healing over and over again. It's like, this is inherently a risk, and, like, we should be trying to collect information about what's happening back here and stuff like that. And if, for as many times as we require a bunch of healing due to our actions, that means they can't be healing someone else potentially. So this can result in other people's deaths and a team breakdown as well. But yeah, basically they're way backed up. I don't know. I mean, this one's almost dead. Like, you can't die as this healer, right? So it's like you have to deal with this shit. So they could have played it differently, but also it's a good lesson about specifically situations like this where we have the cart in the way. If we're doing this, we need to know that our team can heal us. Otherwise, we need to take a different path or go on top of the cart and whatever. But in general, it felt like even though we weren't getting focused down yet, it was very risky. Like, there's just like a lot of high damage enemies in front of us. You know what I mean? So I kind of felt like that was going to happen. I probably missed some other stuff going on and stuff like that, but, you know, just what I'm thinking. So, I mean, I think we're doing it again, right? I want the squishy. Give me the squishy. So they're basically like letting you be here. But the reality is, I think they're this. If I'm this team, I see this and I like this. This is a tank that can't get away, and she's alone. So they're kind of playing it well by just ignoring you at first. Okay, there's also a Hulk. Okay, that kind of changes things. If you knew that or whatever. Well, maybe they didn't play it that well, and they kind of lost their opportunity. Yeah, it looked risky to me, though. That's one of the reasons why it sucks to play these guys a lot of the time, because it's like, I need to push up, but then I can't because it's too risky, and they could just kill me, and then I try to put back, and it's just like, that's why why would I do that when I could be Venom and fucking slam down on top of them, fuck them up, swing away, and then slam down on top of my healers and get healed up instantly. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, we can clearly see it from here as well. Like, I mean, that was kind of like, I'm only pointing this out because of, I think we're kind of picking up on a pattern here. But in this situation, you were already stuck there or whatever. But we're like trying to attack the team without noticing we're surrounded by enemies who can kill us, right? Like, all they got to do is put the focus on us and we're just cooked, right? But yeah, that's hey, again, I'm just talking about dive because it's like, well, so then we have to pay more attention to our team and be with our team. Well, we don't need to do that if we just switch to dive. But then sometimes it's going to be like, you know, playing Emma is ideal. Alright, we lost our DPS. Nice, got pushed out. Yeah, it all works out. I was kind of thinking, I mean, I'm not like an expert in all this stuff of when exactly to do all the ultimates. But I thought we had a good opportunity to do it right here when they were all right here and catch them like before they use any of their ultimates. Potentially that could have worked out, but I think it's cool to wait as well. Just reflecting on it, because then like they didn't get to take advantage of their healing ultimate as well, even though both the healing ultimates were used. But yeah, and then now, and they're all stuck right here as well, so potentially this can put us in a really good situation. So that was a little bit of a team diff, because like nobody really, he was in a situation where he was surrounded by our team, but he wasn't really taking that much damage, and he's consistently putting damage down on you, so I'm not really sure what that was about. But it looks like Hulk went crazy. Beautiful. We're ready. We're ready. So yeah, like having my back turned like this, because I realistically, in the replay, I can kind of see where people are at, but when I'm playing the game, I don't know where people are at. So I think this is over pushing. Him going back here is basically saying either I'm safe from you, you can no longer kill me, or if you follow me, you're putting yourself into a trap where other people can fuck you up. Because realistically, I mean, this can kill you. Well, you got a Hulk with you too, actually. But, you know, maybe because you're doing this, the Hulk feels obligated to follow you in to protect you. Because, like, Luna can freeze you, and they can, like, beat the shit out of you and stuff like that, and they have, like, either kill you or put you on really low health. And, again, it requires other people to come save you. So it's like we want to avoid stuff like this and just kind of rethink and try to find other options. But, you know, well, I guess it can also work out good because, like, we pushed the healers back, and it also attracted the Thor, so then nobody's attacking our team while we just push the cart. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's definitely not a bad thing to reflect on sometimes. Nice. Damn, we got cooked by that. What just happened? Yes, this was interesting. So we're already at half health, and we walked right back through this. And then, you know, because I get it because you're trying to avoid these guys and come through here or whatever. We got a big chunk of healing there. So yeah, we have the Luna ultimate happening right now. Okay. Damn, that's a fat chunk right there. But yeah. So I mean, it was in the hustle and bustle. It's kind of hard to tell and stuff. But I guess what we can take from this is like, again, just kind of the downside of like needing to play this type of tank because we don't have the range, we don't have the movement. So even though this guy was vulnerable, we can't follow up on that because it's pushing us too far out here, and there's too much damage coming around everywhere. So we just die right here, and our team kind of saves themselves back here. But like we could have saved ourselves back here too, or be someone like Angela or whatever, where we're just literally above them and we're attacking this guy, and then I use my shield and I come back through here, and maybe I come up over top and regroup with my team or whatever, you know, stuff like that. So from just watching these two games, I mean, I feel like you're the type of player that's perfectly suited for, like, you want to kill the squishies. You want to take advantage of these strategic opportunities that you're seeing. So I don't know. I'm sure in other games I played that go out differently, I'm sure like you find a lot of use out of Emma and all this kind of stuff. I'm just kind of, I don't want to seem like I'm just dogging on these guys, but yeah, I see a lot of benefits to doing dive tanking.